Another 3D print for the old CB500X. So previously I had a fender extender on this, and what that did was pack up with mud and lock up the tire anytime I was off-road. Going to more aggressive tires helps that, but also not having that extra big piece of plastic hanging down here holding the mud into the tire, that helps. Also, that fender extender hit here really bad, so I cut that section out of my skid plate. Also, the regular fender on the bike hits there, so I cut it out. And no matter what you do, even with that fender extender, there's still stuff getting thrown up into the radiator. This guard is on here mostly for flying rocks and sticks and branches, but dust and mud will get through that. The thing this video is about, and I'm a minute in and I'm just getting to, this piece right here bolts in with your lower radiator shroud bolts. There are spacers with the file that I created just in case you need it. If you don't have a radiator guard, you can just take these OEM bolts out. You can kind of see it back there. So I've got metal ones in here, right there, because they came with this guard, but you can also print spacers to use this without the guard. And what it does is it takes the angle that mud has to come up in between here, and it makes it so extreme that hardly any mud's going to get into your radiator, because the tire's got to throw it, and obviously most of it gets thrown here, and as stuff's coming off the tire, the angle that little bit of dirt has got to come through now is almost straight up, and then it's got to make a right-hand turn in mid-air, mind you, and go into the radiator. And yeah, some of it'll happen because you got airflow over the fender, but this little piece right here, this is actually about the fourth one I've put on here because I've been testing it. This little piece right here keeps a lot of dirt out of the radiator. And you're saying, oh, Kory, there's all kinds of dirt on there. I don't clean this thing. I do not clean this bike. The only time it actually gets washed is I clean the windshield when I can't see through it anymore, and when I'm doing internal engine work like valve shims. Otherwise, I don't wash it. But trust me, that little piece of plastic, 3D printed, keeps all kinds of crap out of the radiator. So it is slotted a little bit. I just put this new one on. I put the Kory's Rides YouTube thing on there. I'll probably do one without that logo on there so more people actually buy it off of Cults 3D, but just wanted to show you how it mounts and what it is and where to go get it, which the link's down in the description.